Gurjan Singh is going to give. He's an activist, he's a Khalistani, he's a baptised Sikh, he's on the front line. You've seen him up and down the country in the rallies. I don't know if anybody's seen what happened in India, that the criminal, the puppet to the cabal, Modi, repelled the farmers' law, and brothers like Gurjan, my brother here, Herman, in India, our brothers and sisters have been fighting against this draconian law, and because we came out in power in India, right, they repelled the law. So what Gurjan's going to do is going to speak a few words about that and tell us how it's all connected, the farmers' situation, how it's all connected with the New World Order. So a big round of applause to Gurjan, and I'll hand you over to you, Baba.
Thank you very much. Birmingham, how are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, what we need to understand that COVID is a political narrative. COVID is a cover. COVID is a cover to implement Agenda 2030. Agenda 2030 covers the implications of giving each and every natural resource on this planet to the globalists, including the human body. The reality of the vaccine program. The reality of the vaccine program is the ownership of the human body by the pharmaceutical industry. That is the real politics behind the vaccine program. It is not to cure a disease. It is about turning you into a juiced up vegetable and a product for the pharmaceutical industry to trade in the stock market. You become nothing more than a product. The idea somehow the pharmaceutical industry want to cure you is against the fundamental principles of the pharmaceutical industry. The only way the pharmaceutical industry can make profit is by making you ill. Let me repeat, the only way they can make profit is by making you ill. So this idea somehow they want to cure you is fundamentally flawed, and you need to understand that. And as far as where we are politically, there are very, very dark things happening throughout the world, and there are also many positive things happening. As far as the Sikh resistance in Delhi is concerned, my brothers and sisters, what you need to understand, last year in India, the fascist Modi starved 2 million people in India to death, and he used COVID-19 as a cover. He used COVID-19 as a cover for genocide. And the program was to extend the genocide throughout the Indian Union. But the Sikh resistance which surrounded the capital stopped the genocide being throughout that country. And it is a great victory. And it is a great victory for resistance all over the world that Modi went on his knees. Modi went on his knees and withdrew those 3 laws which was designed to take away all the farmlands from the people and starve the entire population of India to death. And that is a great victory for the entire resistance throughout the world. But ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand where we are politically. We have a situation in this country where they extended the COVID laws without having a vote. The way they extended the COVID laws, you need to understand. A serving MP was assassinated. Let me make it clear. David Ames was assassinated, not by an Islamic terrorist, not by some ideology. It was a vaccine-driven 5G technology which took him out. And it was a sign for the rest of the MPs to shut up and get in line. This is the new normal, and this is the new world order, and this is what you are facing. Any right, let me make it clear, any human right which you think you have, they want to forcefully take it away. The vaccine program, the reality of the vaccine program is very, very simple. The pharmaceutical industry want the ownership of the human body. Every aspect of the human body will become the property of the pharmaceutical industry. You will be nothing more than a genetically modified vegetable. That's what they want. That's the politics behind it. They want to take away every single God-given human right from you and turn you into nothing more than a product. You need to resist. And let me make it clear, if our brothers and sisters in Punjab can defeat a tyranny like Modi, a government which has thrown over 200,000 security personnel at the protesters, and the protesters managed to defeat that, my brothers and sisters, the entire security infrastructure in this country is not over 100,000. We surely can bring them down to their knees. You need to understand, the only way they could extend the COVID laws was by assassinating one of their own MPs. They assassinated their own MP using the vaccine. When they tell you this story again and again, that the guy was known to the security services who killed the MP, let me make it clear what that means. The security services were the ones who killed the MP. It was a false flag. You need to get exactly to understand their political narrative. COVID-19 is a global false flag to implement Agenda 2030. And Agenda 2030 is end of human civilization. You need to understand, COVID-19 has a single purpose. COVID-19 has a single purpose, and that is to implement Agenda 2030. And every aspect of politics which you're seeing is heading towards a single political outcome, and that is end of human civilization. The entire politics which you're seeing today, all over the world, has a single aim, and that is to end human civilization. But let me give you a clear message, especially to all our brothers and sisters throughout the world who are resisting this fanaticism, this fascism, that we will win. We will destroy, let me make it clear, we will destroy this tyranny. Humanity will survive, we will thrive, and we will reach the stars, and we will finish the new world order. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause for good John Singh. Oh, the crazy